It doesn't need to be a 100-page business plan, but you should have at least some pages, maybe 10, 20 pages, which clearly define the markets, the products, the opportunity, the price level, the price structure in Norway, the key competitors, etc. You should know something about the market. Hence, analyze the market. And please do profile your main competitors. If you don't know who you compete with, how then are you going to succeed? Develop a solid value proposition and unique selling points for your products. Of course, English web page. Have product data sheets in English. And be prepared to spend a lot of time in Norway. Norwegians love when the owner or the CEO from the company abroad comes to Norway to sit in a meeting with them. Because then you are clearly saying, we are really taking you seriously as a client. We have brought the CEO from the company to join us for this meeting. If you only have salespeople on the floor coming, and you hope to close a contract for 1 million euro or 10 million euro, I think you're going to have trouble succeeding. And there is a lot of exhibitions going on in Norway. Each market segment has their own exhibitions and seminars. You should know about them, and you should be present. First time, be there as a visitor. Take pictures, look at their booths, see, oh, that was nice, maybe we could do that if we're going to be here next year. Learn how it works. And next year, maybe you participate yourself and you know exactly what to do. And what I told you, we'll be willing to spend 2 to 3 years.
Det må være noe nytt.
Det må ikke bli coś nowego.
Det må være nye ting. Nye metoder.
Nowe metody.
Nye produkter.
Nowe produkty.
Nye tjenester.
Nowe usługi.
Nye markeder.
Nowe rynki.
For dere som vil kanskje samarbeide med norske markeder.
Dla tych, którzy może chcą współpracować z norweskim rynkiem.
Nye markeder er stor innovasjon for deres bedrift.
To innowacja jest wielkim rynkiem dla was.
Det kan være noe som nyttig.
To może być coś, co jest pożyteczne.
Og det kan være, da det oppfinnelse, hvis det nytt og nyttig oppfinnelse.
W takim razie jest to wynalazka, jeżeli jest nowe i pożyteczne.
Oppfinnelse helt til at det blir ikke tatt i bruk. Så snart at det er tatt i bruk, da det innovasjon. Det må
jest wynalazkiem, aż zacznie się ją używać. Wtedy staje się innowacją.
Det som ny og tatt i bruk, det kunst, som du sier.
To, co jest nowe i używane, to jest sztuka.
Men innovasjon ligger der.
Ale innowacja leży tu.
Det vil si, det må være nytt.
Musi być nowe,
nyttig,
pożyteczne.
Og det må bli tatt i bruk.
I musi się praktycznie używać.
Av mennesker som vil betale for det.
Przez ludzi, którzy chcą za to zapłacić.
Okej. Hvordan det? Forstått?
Czy zrozumieliście?
Var det vanskelig?
Czy było to ciężkie?
Innovasjon, den er likt både i Polen og i Norge, i Ukraina, i USA. Overalt. Det samme prinsipp.
Innowacja działa tak samo i w Polsce, i Ukrainie, i w Norwegii. To są te same zasady.
Overalt i hele verden. Og uten innovasjon, det er ingen selskaper som overlever.
Bez innowacji żadna firma nie przeżyje.
NUF. It's a foreign company with a free form of organization. Mostly they're like branches of Polish. If we have a Polish, like limited company, it is the easiest way for this company to become a NUF in Norway because it's the easiest process actually. The oscilloscope companies, okay, it's possible also, but right now in Norway, there's a problem with opening bank accounts for foreign entities. Unfortunately, there have been some articles and news about dirty laundry, money, those kinds of things. I will not refer to that any wider because I don't have that much time, but actually yes, because of those articles and those kinds of aspects, now the foreign entities have a problem with opening bank accounts. Of course, there are still banks who will be willing to open an account, but it's not that easy anymore. Of course, that doesn't apply to ANUF. It only applies to Axios now. So, yeah. Okay. Taxation. Again. All Norwegian companies are tax liable in Norway. The ETFs and the shareholders of the non-capital entities, they will pay a progressive tax from their own income from the activity. The SAS and the ASA will pay a joint stock tax in a rate of 25%.
900 small power stations, and more to come. After interviewing the investors, it is an optimism in realizing projects where the costs are limited to 72% of the production volume over 40 years. And the basic is 3 to 5 Norwegian øre per kilowatt-time. This may give a total of 20 TWh, but most probably 13 TWh to additional. The optimism is mostly for power station with installed power over 10 MW and for upgrading existing or installed power. That's the great investors, but there are several small investors too. We can conclude that several new power plants will be realized in the next 4-year period within 2020. The licensing department. Norwegian Water Resources and Energy Directorate, NVE, is directed under the Ministry of Petroleum and Energy, OED, which is stately, Norwegian state, with responsibility for the management of the nation's water and energy resources. The main task for licensing department in NVE is to proceed license applications for the construction of power plants, dams, and other installation in our water courses, for major power lines and other energy installations.
Norgesgruppen. I had one question earlier. Norgesgruppen contains of ASCO, which is the logistic part in the system, and they also have Unity that are importing products. Number 2 is cool. The reason why they now are number 2 is because they bought ICA in Sweden. Or the Swedish. They were owned by the Swedish ICA. And then we have Rema. And then we have Buntis. It's a private-owned chain. And the reason why ICA still stands at 2.7% is because these numbers are for 2015, so the rest of the shops wasn't changing to another name. So Ica had 549 shops, and 456 taken over by Coop, 50 by Norgesgruppen, and 43 by Bundes. You can see the development within the change. Norgesgruppen again, very good. Coop Norge, very good. Rema, not so good, but still increasing. Bundes and Ica, of course, going down due to the fact that we sold. Soft discount is the largest market in Norway. And then as number 2 we have supermarkets, then we have small local shops and hypermarket. The way into Norway goes through hypermarkets and supermarkets where you have to prove your turnover, unless you have a huge part of marketing money. When you come into the hypermarket, they give you a try for maybe a year and see if you can increase the turnover, and if it's enough, and if they're content, they will go in for another year.